One day, my niece, when she came from Portland, Oregon to visit me in Hawaii, so she called, she said, "I'm here at Spencer Park." And I said, "What are you doing there?" And she said, "Well, my husband's swimming, so I would like for you to come and lomi me." And I said, "You're young, I'm getting old, I'm 60-something years old, so you get your excuse little rear end up here." So she said, "No, I can't, he's in the water." And I said, "Okay." So I asked my husband to bring me down with all of my equipment, and they were massaging her. And there was two Japanese guys that had come. Once I was massaging my niece, and these two guys were surveying the place, right close by us under the trees. So I went and covered my niece, and she was like my daughter because I raised her, and my husband. And so anyhow, I went over, and so I asked the two Japanese guys, "Why are you surveying this place? Is the state going to sell it?" And one guy said, really sassy to me, "What business of it is it yours?" And so these other guys said, "Hey, don't talk to anybody. You're always talking sassy to people. So you never know who you're talking to." So he said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I am a Spencer. I was a Spencer, but in 1948, my uncle came and he told my grandmother, who was his mother, that I'm going to sell my land." And she said, "Which one?" So whatever I said before. And so my niece was looking, and I was looking at her, and then she was wondering what was going on because I took a long time. And so the guy said, "We're surveying this place because I work for the city." And the other guy said, "Both of us work for the city." And I said, "Well, let me tell you, if it wasn't for my grandmother, you would not even have a job here for the county." So I said, "But this is a state park." And he goes, "Yeah, what happened is that the mayor at this time went into the closet where we have this office for a long time, looked in a box, and he dug all over, looking for things in there, and he found in the bottom of the box a deed, and it was signed by your uncle." And so then he said, so when he pulled it out, he's like, "Oh my God, this is something really, great." So he picked it up, and then he went to tell the council people. And so then they said, "Well, how about if we give the park to the city instead of keep it, because we have so many parks for the state." So that's what happened. So they were surveying the place so they could see how much land was there and all of that, and what would, the buildings would cost and stuff like that, the shower and whatever. And so then that's why now they have a new shower. But I was kind of unhappy because when they didn't put the sign back that said Samuel Mahuka Spencer Park, and they just put a little sign, and I said, "Oh my God, they didn't put the same old sign up." But I guess it's because of how it was, I guess, old or whatever. But I always loved that sign because it had it in yellow and was so big, and I always thought about my grandmother. I never thought about my uncle, because I said, it is so nice that my grandma said that happened. And I found out on the day that I refused to go to Kauai High for massaging my niece, and then find out that there's two guys that were surveying the place and the reason why. And so that's how we got that.